Hello the Dreamers, Dario back with another Total War video. As you have seen in the title, welcome back to the Carlist Wars mod for Shogun 2, which is under development. This is the Alpha 00000.49 that Izzi, the main developer, has been very kind to send me a build to check it out. And today we're going to be looking at the map that is huge. You can see here. We already did, this is the campaign map, and I'm gonna be moving forward. We are in winter and you can't see very much, but I want to pass a few turns so when the script pops out and explaining what the Carlist wars are, etc., so we can see it. And I will fast forward to spring, where actually we will be able to see a little bit more of the map. But I wanted to start here. Is the turn 1, and if you haven't seen any of my videos before covering this mod, you can, I will leave a link on the video description, you can check it there. We started a campaign actually with the Carlist faction. It was very hard because it's not ready yet to play even in a little skirmish. I did manage to make quite a few episodes, however it was very hard because the units that the factions had are very limited, except the French and the British. So the French actually, well, here in the campaign, I don't think I can even recruit anywhere. Now that I think about it, I need to build one of these buildings so we can look at that. Yes, we have some skirmishers, fusiliers, etc. Now, before anything, just to show you the state that it is. Yeah, we start with just one general, and that's it. And all the provinces are gonna become hyper mega happy. I had hyper mega happy is ironic, right? Because they are all pissed off, and actually I had to exempt all the regions from tax, and still a couple of them, including our capital, is a -3. So I don't know, and I can't recruit anything. So we might even lose the main region in the south of France. But anyway, it's not that important right now. That will be sorted out later. What we're gonna do is check the map. That you can see there's a big difference regarding the first build that I tested. Now all the railroads are finished, and I really recommend that if you're interested in this time period and this mod in particular, that you join the Discord. There will be a link in the video description as well. And Izzi posts a ton of photos, etc., with the work that he's doing. Actually, I have a feed to my own Discord that is very bare bones, my Discord, but I have a feed that all that he publishes in his Discord comes to mine actually, so I'm up to date. I see when he posts new pictures. And there's a roadmap now initially that Izzi is mentioning. It has 8 parts. The first one is where he's working right now after finishing the map, because he finished the map, still very minor details that he will do later on. But right now, the first stage in the roadmap, he is working on the units. So all the tier 1, which is 1830 to 1840, we are, where can I see the year? I think in here, right? Complete before end of year 1840, okay. But what year are we in? I haven't played in quite a while. I don't remember. Here it says winter, but it doesn't say the year. I think it's 1830 when we start. So actually, maybe the save is too more. I can't find it. Well, anyway, I think it's 1830. Makes sense. So the first year will be 1830 to 1840, which is for the campaign. Right now, there's a few factions So we have, I haven't discovered them all. We have the Carlist here, the Kingdom of Spain. We also have Portugal, the Kingdom of Portugal, and what is the other one called? I don't remember, we'll see it later. And the British as well, that they are just in Gibraltar. And then there's gonna be a huge movement. Everybody gets angry, and all the regions in Spain will actually rebel. And we will have Catalonia, we will have the Balearic Islands, we will have Andalusia, we will have a ton of factions in there. But anyway, without further ado, I already prepared France to hopefully I don't lose any region. We're gonna pass turn. It's 4 turns per season, and we're gonna keep going until spring, and then we can actually see much easier. I love the music that Izzy has added to the mod. Actually, I was at the main screen with the music, and I was just batiendo palmas, as we say in Spanish, clapping my hands, because you know the Spanish, we just have it in the blood. When we hear the Spanish guitar, it's just ta 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 tan tan ta. And I was there for like 5 minutes, wherever the music lasted. Okay, unrest. Yes, we have unrest everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, there it is. The Total Fots Carlist Wars. Welcome to the Total Fots Carlist Wars mod. Visit the forum. There is the website for additional information and tutorials in how the mechanics work. The credits, Izzy is the main developer. Then we have Sark, Vicente Marston, Palaiologos, Merlin, De Soiso, T-Lord, Catholic Commissar, Sarah Temer, Jeff 2146, Samio, Alexander, and all my Patreon and mod. Sarah Temer actually is the main developer of another Total War, Shogun Total War mod, the Last Alliance Total War, that I'm also covering in the channel. If you want to check it out. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the links to the Discord and also to Izzy's. He has a YouTube channel and he posts some videos in there when they are, you know, developments, etc. So I really encourage you to check it out, subscribe if you want to keep up to date with what is going on. Okay, so now I think with this I'm just gonna pass fast forward a few turns. I hopefully don't lose any of these regions. If we do, well, we can see some other factions. Now it's -1, so it's improving. Hopefully by the next turn it's in positive, otherwise we probably will lose it. But let's move forward quickly. Oh, I didn't notice this actually. In the when it says more, oh, you can still see it. Yes. So look at that. We have the resources at the map. I think this is new. It wasn't before, if I remember correctly. So I did start one just the first turn with the British there in Gibraltar, and they couldn't, even though they had money, I couldn't upgrade the buildings because they didn't have. These guys, they have, yeah, because they have a ton of resources here. They didn't have a stone or something, and Gibraltar is very, you know, El Peñón is very bare bones. There's nothing there, and they couldn't build or anything. Anyway, let's move forward. This is the second turn. I'm not even recruiting anything. It's not a campaign proper. I think by the end of next turn we're gonna start seeing all the new factions, or maybe now. Yeah, Uprising. 3, 4. Yeah, we have a ton of them. Oh, there it is. First Carlist War. Once again, succession presented a problem in the Spanish monarchy. After 3 marriages and no heir, Ferdinand VII, Fernando VII, wed once again after becoming a widower. Until that moment, his brother Carlos was next in line to the throne, and he had big pretensions. A soap opera was beginning in the Spanish royal family, and a new episode in war was underway. Because actually he did have a daughter, and I don't know if it will be explained soon enough. Otherwise, I just let you know. So there was I think it's called the Salic law in English. The Salic law. No women could reign in Spain at that time. It was changed several times along the history of the country. By the way, if this is the first video that you watch from me, I'm Spanish. My name is Darío, as I mentioned before, and I'm Spanish. I'm from the north of Spain. I don't know if I can click there. No, because I need to take that off. I'm from Santander, Cantabria. Here we are. Santander is the capital of Cantabria. And I've been living in China for 14 years now. That's why I do videos in English more than anything. I'm gonna forget my Spanish. ¡Viva España! Anyway, so what I was talking, the Salic law, yeah. So they changed the Fernando VII, Ferdinand VII, he changed the law in case he had a daughter, so can rule, and actually that's what happened. And Carlos raised arms, and that's where all the conflict comes from. But anyway, how are these? How is Gironde? Oh, it's -5 now. I'm building some stuff. Next turn, something's gonna come out. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I can't build anything else that doesn't. So some of these lower the happiness, so I didn't build anything in there, and I can't recruit unless I build other stuff. And I didn't want to recruit because so many turns I'm probably gonna lose the money and lose the region anyway. So let's move forward. The Carlists are here, up and down, up and down. Right now, at the state of the campaign, all the factions except France and the British can only recruit. I mean, well, actually, only the Carlist, unless it's changed from the previous build that I did. There we go. There we go. All the rebellions. Castilla y León, Andalusia. Oh, look at that! I wanted to show you this. It's very eventful. And when the campaign releases, I mean, I'm pretty sure all these things are going to be changed. And probably we have some regions already. But I don't expect that everybody just starts and everybody's angry and rebels everywhere. There we are. Did we continue trade between our faction and this valued ally is no longer possible? Okay, because they lost mountain Unrest. Did we lose them, though? That's one. A ton of factions. I don't know if we can trade with any of them. No. Hey, United Kingdom is there. I pay you something. Yes, okay, wonderful. Are we still trading with these guys? Oh, we were trading, yeah. Okay. Actually, trading give us a ton of money. Well, not that much now. I was getting like 3,000 with Spain, but Spain is gone, so yeah. Alright, so we did build some stuff. And still -2. I don't know. Anyway. So, would be one more turn of winter. You can see all the snow that we have. And the Pyrenees, etc. There, I think the whole year would be there. But let me see the north of France. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Let's pass one more turn and see if we get into spring, and then we can have a look at the whole map. So now with the Carlist faction, you can recruit what I call the Tiger Sorry for that. I have the Steam didn't turn it off. Notifications. All right. Oh, he's sending me a message. My goodness. Not a good time, my friend. He's a mother also. Mops is gone. A mother for Kenshi. Nina, nina, na. Córdoba has fallen. La Rioja. Okay, look at the change in the light. Uprising. Do we have actually a rebellion or not? There is the spring. -1. They're uprising, but I don't think we have a rebellion anyway. Okay, Cantabria, there's a new faction. La Rioja, Catalonia, a ton of them. Did this do anything? Yeah, now this even. So how are my regions? Okay, it seems that only the capital for now is... no, we have some more though. Only -1. I don't know if they are gonna rebel or not. Anyway, now we can see the map. So even though this is the, the Carlist Wars is in Spain, the biggest faction actually is France, because they control a huge terrain. You see, it's all the south of France. Now, the main region where the campaign is going to take place is the Iberian Peninsula, but Izzi is also making the map for Northern Africa, as you can see here. That is huge, and this will be developed later on. This is Rabat? Yeah, Rabat. Morocco. That I don't think you can trade with them actually. Later on, probably yes, you will. But it's very empty. I mean, there's Rabat in there, and I think there's another faction. That's Morocco, and I think there it is. We have Mascara, Emirate of Mascara in here. So probably later on, because the North Africa, there was a big conflict. France, tried to colonize. Spain also colonized Sahara, and we still have Ceuta and Melilla up to this day. And probably the will be developed for later. Anyway, so let's start here with Gibraltar. Gibraltar, here the British faction that only control this region, and we're actually trading with them right now. Izzi is developing those fleets. He's developing the units. However, I don't know if actually there's gonna be naval units as well when he launches the mod. I guess there should be, but I'm not sure. There's some trade nodes, so there should be some naval units, so you can go there and actually conquer it, right? Because France has this base in there. They have an army, from what I see, and you should be able to contest them, right? To try to take it from them, but I don't know how is that gonna be. But anyway, let's check the map. So you can see he added a ton of different type of trees. He finished the railroad, the whole peninsula, the Iberian Peninsula, and also the southern Europe. I don't think there's any train in Africa. No, not right now. So you can see it's much more alive if you compare it to the previous build. That you would be able to check it on my previous videos where we did the campaign. We tried to play the campaign. Look at the army that these guys have already. So Gibraltar, actually, you know, it was Spanish, and it was funny because the British, they just happened to pass by and notice that the El Peñón, the fortress that is there, it wasn't occupied, it was empty. Spain left it unguarded, and they just went in and took it, and they said, "No, this is ours." And yeah, that's how we lost it, and there was no way to take it. They also took Mahón, actually, in Menorca. This is Ibiza. It's Mallorca. This is Menorca. They took Mahón as well, but with the treaties that they did with the colonies in Italy, etc., blah blah blah, managed to take it back. And I guess that's one of the reasons why a lot of British go to spend the summers in Menorca more than any other of these islands. You can find in Mallorca and Ibiza as well, but mostly in Menorca. I guess that's why they took Mahón. But well, since we are there, we check it. This is Ibiza. This is Mallorca. It has two main cities. Mallorca East, that is Manacor, and Palma de Mallorca, which is the capital. I lived here in Palma for 2 years, and when I was little, my parents were living actually in Menorca. We lived in Ciudadela. Anyway, then we have two more islands here. This one is Sardinia, right? I think it's Sardinia. This one has no settlements. I don't know, because Izzi actually mentioned that he's done with the map for now, until later on. But I don't see any settlements. I don't know if he's gonna add anything in here. Maybe you can tell me if you watch the video, Izzi. You can tell us, because it's quite big. I see that here you have in Corsica, right? Corsica has has actually 3 settlements. There's no port. Oh, there it is. There's a port. Okay. Maybe because it would be another faction, Sardinia, and maybe it makes no sense to add another faction in there. But anyway, so these are the islands, and the map reaches all the way to here. The idea, I think his idea is to still keep expanding the map. Actually, he already has a ton of work with Northern Africa, but I think he's gonna expand in Europe as well, and Italy. I think in the last developer video that he made, I think I remember he mentioned that he would build the Italian the boot, right? Italian peninsula, and have cities here like Milan, etc. around here. So far, that's what it is in there. It looks much more alive in this new build, and they have the farms. I think some of these textures are from Napoleon Total War, if I'm not mistaken. The rivers of France. This would be the Landas. This is the north. Okay, this would be the Landas going down the coast. Look at the trees. You can see that they are different than the ones we saw in Gibraltar. Got some differences. This goes to the north of Spain. There is Navarra, Guipúzcoa, Vizcaya. This is the area that now belongs to the Carlist. Has some more over there, but I started to lose. And Andorra, actually, but Andorra is the Principality of Andorra, so I don't know if it's gonna keep it like this, or you're actually gonna make it. Izzi is gonna make it like its own faction, Principality of Andorra. I remember a lot of people used to, when I was a kid, go to Andorra because there were no taxes in there to buy electronic stuff. Now everybody buys online. Okay. So the north of Spain, you can see that is very green, right? It's Asturias, the trade routes, Galicia, very, very green and a lot of trees. You can set up ambushes in there. Galicia. And then, okay, so here we have the Kingdom of Portugal. And I don't know if... Oh, here it is, the other faction, yeah. The Miguelist Portugal. It's like some rebels also. The Miguelist faction, that is Lisbon. And the south. You can see towards the middle, the south is a little more dry, not so many trees. Andalucía. There is Sevilla, Huelva. We don't have Córdoba. Oh, there it is, Córdoba. We don't see it. It's Córdoba, Sevilla, Huelva, Cádiz, and Gibraltar. Sorry, my friends, I had to attend some work. We are back. For you, it's just a second. The blink of an eye. Okay. So, I think I was talking about the Gibraltar, right? How the British took it and they never gave it back. So here we are, the south of Spain. Look at Granada. It's in La Sierra de Granada. There's a ski station right now. You can go skiing. But this area, you see, is more arid. You're here in the center. Is the Madrid province. Already, this one is the south of Madrid. Yeah. We have Toledo, which was the capital of Spain for many years before Madrid. And here in this side, we have the desert, the Almeria desert. There are actually a lot of Western movies were filmed in here. There was some, I don't know, the time of John Wayne and all that. They had some films done in here in Almeria. Actually, Hollywood and spaghetti western, mostly Italian. They were the spaghetti western. There were a lot of them made in Almeria. Yeah, you can see this is very, very dry. And there's Murcia, Alicante, the Mediterranean. See, there's Valencia, Castellón, and Tarragona, Barcelona, and Girona. Okay, so let's go move forward. I want to show you. You see that the map is, if you compare the details, looks much more polished, and all the railroads are finished. So now Izzi is working on the units, and I can't wait to have a look at that. Right now, we will have in a separate video, we will have a custom battle, and we will check there are only 2 factions that I have available in this build. There are the French and well, there are 2 French. I don't remember how it's called right now. We will see it later in the main menu. I'm gonna pass turn. I have to pass 4 turns actually. So I think maybe I make a cut. And I love this music. and I catch up with you guys when we have the summer, and we can see the difference and how they what is this? This faction has declared war on you. Okay. Catalonia. Probably they will take something because I'm not recruiting anything. But anyway, you see that it's very hostile. This is the hard difficulty. I think I didn't change anything, so it's the standard that comes with the mod when you start a campaign. It's on hard. Very, very aggressive. All the factions, as you can see. I'll catch up with you later if I make it to the summer and we can see the difference. So otherwise the video is gonna get very long. Well guys, we made it into the summer and I might be mistaken, but I think the spring and summer are longer than the winter. We'll have to see because I just passed 4 turns when it was winter and now I don't know how many. I'm gonna check it in a moment, but I just want to show you here because I realized that I didn't mention the units in this mod have something different to other mods, as izzi has made them the armies that they wear summer and winter dress. So here, now that it's summer, just to show you, I give you the idea. It's not implemented right now, but this would be the scripting. So actually when the campaign launches, I'm not sure if this would be available from the start. I think it's on the roadmap towards the middle of the roadmap, something like that, stage 3 or 4, maybe the scripts. So maybe in the scripts this is included. You can see here the summer has a -5 to the accuracy of range winter dress units, -10 to fatigue resistance to all winter dress units, -1 to the melee attack of winter dress units, -1 to melee defense, -5 to morale, +6 to the recruitment time of winter dress units, +5% to unit replenishment rate. So there's there would be when the season changes. Now I didn't check it actually when it was the spring. That was my fault, because when the script will kick in, they say that you have your army with a winter dress, and we have to make sure if it on the spring or is right here in the summer. It would make sense to be both, right? The spring and summer. The script will kick in and will tell you that you can change the uniforms for your army, and that will cost money. So you have to take into account the balance of your economy. You will need enough money to be able to supply your armies with the new dress. Otherwise, you have to take into account all these penalties that they are going to suffer. And it's quite big. -5 to accuracy, -10 to fatigue resistance. So you have to take that into consideration. You have your army sweating their winter dresses, or you're going to spend the money to change it. And then again, when the winter kicks in, you're going to have to spend money to change. That would be even worse, I think. Well, the penalties are probably going to be the same. But for me, at least you can sweat. You can always take off clothing, but in winter, if you don't have a winter dress, you can die very, very quickly. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this and mention about the army units, the penalties, etc. You can see here now that the map is much drier than it was, and this is let me see. So turn 10. So it's been 6 turns of a spring, or 5 turns of a spring, right? Because this is already 10. So it would be from 5 to 9 was a spring, and now we are in the summer. Much drier even here in Castilla, you can see that it's only greenish at the very north of Spain, and as you go, you get inside the peninsula, it's getting drier and drier. And if we go to Almeria now, well, Almeria is always a desert, but now it's even bigger. There is Murcia, Valencia, Almeria is down. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think it increased the range of the dry lands. It's pretty cool. And anyway, I've been passing all these turns. I didn't recruit any units, and as you can see, I lost the Pyrenees Orientals to Catalonia, but Catalonia lost it. We have another faction now. This would be the Bourbons. What would be this be? I'm trading with them already, so we can see them here. The Kingdom of France, Kingdom of the French, and they lost Girona. Actually, the Catalonia attacked me, but they lost Girona here to the rebels of the rebels, Spanish rebels. Catalonia rebelled from the Kingdom of Spain, and they had rebels that rebel from the rebels. I guess they are followers of the Kingdom of Spain, but they cannot join the Kingdom of Spain faction. It's very, very aggressive, the AI in here. As you can see, I lost a ton of units. I don't even know how they do it, because when I tried to play the campaign with the Carlist, I almost couldn't recruit any units, and everybody was attacking me. La Rioja, Asturias, Cantabria, everybody was attacking me, and I couldn't even... Well, I did take this region here, and then I lost it and we created the Kingdom of the French. Kingdom of the French. But you can see here that actually they have a huge army, and they are ramping all over South France. They are breaking me apart, because I'm not recruiting anything, right? You can see these are the units that I mentioned at the beginning. The White Tiger Force, as the Japanese, is the only unit that you could recruit at the beginning. And there was another unit that upgrading one building you could, but it was also Japanese. And this was the Carlist. Actually, was the only faction. This hasn't been changed, so I believe it's the same. It was the only faction that you could start with to recruit, because the Kingdom of Spain, only in Madrid, you couldn't recruit anything. I did try it in the previous build, and you just couldn't do anything. So the only one was the Carlist with those units that you just saw, and they are breaking me apart. Anyway, now I'm gonna pass another, I don't know how many turns, see if I still have any regions left, and I'll show you the map on autumn that I believe we will still be able to see. There's been some movement in Africa as well. Africa now is a complete desert. Yeah, in the summer, look at that, very, very dry. It was very green. Green is here in the north of Africa, but now it's completely a desert. And Morocco, there's been some movement around. Oh, over there was another settlement that I didn't notice before. Algiers, yeah, Algeria. And Algiers has changed hands as well. But look at how dry it is in Africa. Okay, so I catch up with you in a few turns, and we see how the map looks in autumn. So we're still in the summer, but we have another pop-up here I wanted to show you. So the first Carlist war. In 1830, the new queen got pregnant, opening new possibilities for Ferdinand's direct descendants, and 6 months before she gives birth, the king publishes a law rendering obsolete the Salic law, which excluded women from having access to the throne. This is what we were mentioning before, much to Don Carlos' chagrin. So yeah, just before they had the baby, just in case it was a girl, change the law so he could rule the kingdom. And that's what happened, actually. So I lost a ton of provinces, trade disrupted, but I'm like, and everybody's getting... look at that, I have all my provinces. I might lose more provinces, I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. It's getting drier and drier, you can see here. But anyway, I'm losing more provinces. And actually, the Carlist, they just move forward. They take a settlement and they just move, so they lose it. So everything that they are conquering, they're just making a mess everywhere. But anyway, let's continue with our thing. That this video is about the map, so I want to show it to you in the autumn, right? So I'll get back to you soon enough. The blink of an eye for you, just a sec. Autumn arrived, and as you can see here, well, it's much darker than it was. It says the autumn. Now we have the opposite. So -5 to fatigue resistance to all summer dress units, -2 to the morale, +6 to the recruitment time, and -10 wealth generated by farms. So actually, I think we missed it with the spring that I didn't check it. I think it differs from the previous. When we turn to winter, we'll see if these values are still the same or increases. I think it's gonna increase at least the morale penalty and +6 to the recruitment time of summer dress units. I don't remember, to be honest. Anyway, you can see that you have to take that into account and keep money in the bank, so you can actually change the dress of your armies. Look at that. All the trees change the foliage, right? To orange. I'm losing regions like crazy. I think Charles here, he decided looking into Spain with all the rebellions that they have, and everybody is like we say in Spanish, de su padre y de su madre. You know, it's like has a father and a mother, so yeah. like father and mother, that they have different opinions, you know. Everybody's fighting. He says, what the heck, I don't want the hell with that. I don't want the kingdom of Spain. I'm going for the kingdom of France, because he's just going north and is kicking my butt everywhere. He didn't even attack here Cantabria or anything. La Rioja is still in there, right? Yeah, La Rioja. He just is moving north and destroying everything on his path, even though he loses it right away. So I don't know what's going on. And he's all the way up to here, to Lot. He moved away. I don't know where he is right now, but he's taking all the south of France right now. Well, you can see the map. It looks awesome. I really like it. It feels alive, and the changing weather. Look at the trees and all that. The British are making their move as well. They're fighting here in the south. I don't know if they reached Almeria already. No, they didn't reach Almeria yet, but I think they're on their way. Yeah, there they are. They have a lot of units. And you can see that Almeria is still very dry. However, it's not as it was in Spain. And there's a more foggy. This is turn 16. So I believe it's 6 turns for summer, 6 turns for spring, and let's see now how many turns are for the autumn. I'm gonna keep going. We'll get into winter, see the penalty for the armies, and then I'm gonna go out to the main menu and I'm gonna show you there the factions that you can choose, and we will see in another video. We will have a battle with the summer dress and then we'll have another battle in another third video with the winter dress to see the differences that you can already see in my previous playthrough if you want to have a look at that, and the videos are also posted on the Discord, on the Carlist Wars mod Discord. Anyway, I catch up with you in a moment when we get into winter. We already saw it, that it was even darker and even more foggy, but just to check the penalties in there. Catch up with you guys in a moment. Hello guys, we're still in autumn, but here we have another prompt that I want to show you. We have the first Carlist war. Just as Ferdinand had foreseen might happen, his firstborn was a girl whom he named Isabella. The king died only 3 years later, and little Isabella II, at the tender age of 3, was proclaimed queen, with her mother, Mara Cristina de Borbón y dos Sicilias, as regent. Oh, it was good that he changed the law. So this way he ensured that his lineage, right, and Isabella II, was proclaimed the queen. Even though it was not, it was her mother actually, but it wasn't like this actually. They had a bigger territory than just Madrid. Here everybody has rebel, as you have seen. It wasn't the case. This is a lot of fun actually. I'm thinking that I might do an AI campaign, just maybe with France, and just pass the turn so you can see actually and let you see how everything develops. I think it would be fun to watch. But anyway, for now, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't want the video to be too long, and let's get into the winter to check those penalties and continue. Catch up with you guys in a moment. Winter arrived, guys, and look how dark it is. Well, the penalties are even increased, so I believe it's the other way around also. So it's the same for winter and summer, but exactly the other way around. So now the summer dress we have -10 fatigue resistance, -1 to the melee attack and defense, -5 to morale, +6 to the recruitment time of summer dress units. So yeah, you better change in spring and autumn. I guess the script will kick in, and then you will be able to change the uniforms of the army. And if you don't have the money, I believe you will be able to do it directly as long as you pay. I don't know how that is gonna work, but you can see the penalty is very, very big, so your armies will suffer. Look how dark it looks right now. Well, the state of my faction is a mess. I lost another region to French rebels. Everybody is a rebel in here. I did have a buffer. Now the Carlists are not taking any more regions because they are leaving rebels all over the place. Now, what I don't know is why this is the French rebels instead of the Kingdom of the French, like we did. They took somewhere else. I don't know. Look at the attrition they are suffering. We can't see. I don't know if they're probably. They didn't change the uniforms as well, because that didn't kick in. No, we can't see them. But anyway, a mess. Spain is a mess. Everybody has rebel. Now, if Izzi doesn't develop this island and has another faction, it would make sense because they would be all rebels. A rebel faction already. But anyway, just wanted to show you the difference, and it's very well done. The climate really is very well done, and Izzi plans to make a custom battle maps for the campaign. That would be awesome. And if they change also with the weather and the season, that's gonna be amazing. Anyway, we're gonna go now to the let me just save it there. Let's go to the main menu. ¡Vamos allá! I love it. Anyway, so here we are. We have also the custom battles. So here, this is, if you haven't seen until now, the Carlist Wars, the main menu. You go to here, to the Carlist Wars, to play the campaign. And the campaign, you have the Miguelist Portugal, the Carlist Spain, the Kingdom of Portugal, Kingdom of the French, United Kingdom, and the Kingdom of Spain. Those are the different factions that you will be able to choose. Right now, playable would be the Kingdom of the French, United Kingdom, even though it's quite hard. It says normal, but still you have you can recruit units and all that, but the rebels, they build an army out of thin air and they have a ton of them. It's quite hard. And Spain doesn't even have a unit to recruit, so you can't recruit anything with that. You can't recruit anything with those either. And the Carlists, you can recruit the Tiger, I don't know what it's called, White Tiger or something like that. And there was another second unit upgrading a building. However, there's no cavalry, no cannons, artillery, and custom battles. Now we have two rosters. We have the Bourbon monarchy and the what will be the Kingdom of the French that we just saw. So this we will play in a separate video. We will do one battle playing with one of them, with the summer dress, for example, and then we'll play another with the other faction, another battle with the other faction with the winter dress. We will be able to see the difference between one and the other. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here so the video doesn't get too long. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, that really helps. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, check it out. I have the previous build of this mod and many more that we are playing in there. A lot of Spanish campaigns, Napoleonic Total War 3. I'm playing now the Empire Total War, the War of the Spanish Succession, with some mods that is not a total overhaul like this, but different mods that I have put together like that. Mostly naval battles so far, but we'll get into the land battles soon. And I'm loving this music. Anyway, thank you very much. Please take care, be safe, and I hope to see you soon with the next video. Bye bye for now.